Hello all, welcome to another episode. Today I want to show you a really awesome plugin for 3ds Max, which is called Tyflow, and I will briefly introduce how to download Tyflow, install Tyflow, and use the basic of Tyflow. Tyflow is a really awesome plugin for 3ds Max. It is an replacement for the 3ds Max particle flow. It's a bit unfortunate that the native particle flow in the 3ds Max hasn't been upgraded in several years. So basically Tyflow is a better version. Tyflow only came out a couple years ago, but it's evolved a lot during the years. It's not just the particle system now. It has a bunch of really good upgraded modifiers, and also it's an X tool. You can do lots of things with Tyflows. You can do lots of simulations, VFX, for example, the cloth simulations, particle bindings, and trying to simulate the physics, and also control the characters by the Ty actors. To learn how to Tyflow, the first recommend resource is definitely the Tyflow official website. You could basically use this as a menu. It listed all of the modifiers and operators which is within the Tyflow, and you could check what is that about and how to start to use it. And the other two things I recommend is, one of them is the Tyflow group. It has like over 13,000 members now, so it's a really good community, and I guess that's the only reason I still stay with Facebook now. People here are really friendly. They share their experience with Tyflow, and they even share their files. So if you're looking for some like interesting stuff, or if you have a specific questions, feel free just to join the group and ask around. People there maybe can help you. And the other one is Tyson's Instagram. So he usually posts nice simulations which is done by Tyflow, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's start it. So first thing you need to do is just to download the Tyflow. The Tyflow we're using today is just the free version. We don't need to use the Pro unless you want to do really professional renderings or collaborations. You're gonna do lots of animations. Otherwise, I think Tyflow free is enough for our use. And what you need to do is just to search Tyflow in Google. If you cannot find it, I'll put the links in the description of this video. And super straightforward, just to accept the terms and go download. Will automatically download a package for you. I recommend you to download the Tyflow scene files as well. There are lots of really good examples here, and with really thorough notes. You could learn from these examples, check out what Tyflow can do. Once you download the file, just to extract the files. As Tyflow is a plugin, so we need to have the file in the plugins folder. So if we're using just the free version of the Tyflow, you don't need to install the license server. The other thing is try to find the right Tyflow files which is matched to your 3ds Max. For example, if you're using 3ds Max 2022, you just need to have these files in your plugin folder. Or if you use 3ds Max 2023, you just need to have the 2023 Tyflow in your file folder. Don't drag them all. That will once your 3ds Max open, you're unable to load all of them. Alright, so the other thing is, if you have the authority to access the raw file of the 3ds Max, what you need to do is just to go to your 3ds Max root folder. Normally it will on your programs file Autodesk under the certain version of that. Then find the file folder called plugins. What you need to do is just drag the right version of the Tyflow into this folder and then restart your 3ds Max. Alright, so the other one is, what if you don't have the authority to the root folder? For example, you are using a lab computer at school. So we have another way that will also suitable for the other plugins you're using as well. So under the customize, go to your configure user and system paths. At the second tab, here's the one called third-party plugins. Basically means you can map the path of your third-party plugins folder into 3ds Max and basically tell 3ds Max where is the plugin to load. So what we're gonna do is you need to create a folder. Well, you won't accidentally delete it. If you're using School Lab, if there's a certain drive, give it to you, won't be like the files on that drive won't be deleted. You can just put that on that drive. Otherwise, you could put on to your USB drive, just to create a folder for your 3ds Max plugins and pull all of the plugins into that folder. For example, the Grable we introduced before and the Tyflow. And after that, what you need to do is just to map that path to your 3ds Max. Now I have created a folder on my USB drive, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just copy paste that Tyflow file, which is matching the 3ds Max version I'm using, to the USB drive. Then what I'm gonna do is go back to 3ds Max, show you again, under the customize, configure user and system path, third-party plugins, just go add, find that specific folder on your USB drive and just to use the path and click. After that, click OK. I won't click OK because I'm not going to add that onto my path. I already add that to my plugins folder. After that, what you need to do is just to close your 3ds Max and restart your 3ds Max, because that's a plugin, so 3ds Max will load it while the restarting process. Alright, and that's the installation of your Tyflow.